we have, in my opinion, one of the fastest and biggest breakthrough in the history of electronic music. Please welcome Avicii.
Well, my first contact with electronic music was, I think, when I was like about 14 years old, and it was like cheesy Eurodance-ish type stuff in the beginning. I remember hearing Feel the Vibe by Axwell, and that was the first time I actually felt like passionate about like house music and really turned me into house music. And around the same time, a friend of mine showed me FL Studio, and I kind of downloaded the demo and started with that, and just got hooked instantly. No, not at all. My ambition was to kind of get to the point where, you know, I could make a living for myself and doing what I love doing, you know. It's all happened so fast, you know, and I've been working so much and so hard, so I haven't really had time to kind of slow down and think about the years that kind of gone so far. So no, I don't think I've still realized it, you know. Space was my first ever show here, the Space Terrace. And I remember I was so nervous, just because it was Ibiza, and you know, I've heard so much. It's been so hyped up, and then I warmed up for Tiesto at Privilege, and then for David Guetta over at Pasha, and last year was the first time I got my own night here at Ushuaia and stuff, so it's been going in steps. I'd say it's the #1 most important thing. Every demo that we did started out as an acoustic version, so like we'd come up with the song from scratch, and then we'd do it with just like a vocal and a piano, and then I'd take those parts with me home, and then I'd make something of that. When it comes to production and the samples I use for my kicks and drums and stuff like that, I've kind of narrowed it down enough now. I've gotten so much from my friends, and you know, in the scene too, we kind of share like the best samples and stuff. So I kind of have like a folder with, you know, these are the best sounds that that I love. Being able to kind of work with these people who are and guide them melodically, you know, where I kind of, because I'll get the melodies in my head, you know, and then I have these amazing singers. I've been able to just kind of focus and do the music that I want to do, and that you know, the music that gives me goosebumps. It's amazing. He's a legend too. He's written so many songs, and I didn't even know either how many songs he's actually written until I just checked out his Wikipedia page, and then just like went through it all, and I didn't even know that before I started working with him, and we really clicked together, and I'm actually gonna go up to Hamptons and work for like 5 days with him in the studio again and stuff, and it's going really well. Well, for my career, he's super important. Like I said, he's the one who's always had more ambition than me, and always, you know, had a bigger vision than I have. Or I've never been very good at marketing myself, so I've always needed Ash, my manager. I was just lucky. I was releasing all my music on house blogs, and he was just a promoter at the time. He just looked at house blogs and he found my music, and just wanted, like, asked me if I wanted to have a coffee one day, and then we started out, like he started helping me out because he had some connections in the industry, and he wasn't even my manager, it was completely just helping me out, and then it kind of moved from that to like a management. It's a new world today. It's, you know, with social media and YouTube, and there's a whole new way of promoting yourself. You don't really, like, you could have a good track or a good bootleg or a remix or whatever and upload it to YouTube, and then it could just blow up by itself. And I'd say the most important thing is obviously to work hard. As cliche as that is, it is the most important thing, you know, to devote yourself to it. You have to devote yourself 100%, and then try to really like spread your name and your music any way you can. It's been a learning experience. In the beginning I was partying a lot more than I am now, you know. And when the schedule got busier, you kind of have to adapt more to it and kind of keep it easier, and kind of realize that you have to pace yourself and pick and choose your battles, and realize that it's actually, you know, a job, an actual job, and in order to travel that much, you have to take care of yourself.